Hello, and welcome to PADNET Presents, a show featuring the creative individuals that come through the doors of our Community Media Center in Long Beach. My name is Julio, and I'm an intern and member at PADNET. The segment that you're about to watch was a series of talk show segments where other interns and I each had an opportunity to practice different TV studio roles. We each rotated through the roles of host interviewees, camera operator, studio manager, technical director, and audio technician. These were only practice segments, but I believe each intern did an amazing job in their roles. I had the opportunity to edit this episode, as well as add my own personality to it through the editing process. I hope you like it, and enjoy the show.
Hello, we're back with another episode of PADNET Presents. I'm your host Vanessa, and we have two very special guests here to talk about some of their favorite shows and YouTube channels that they've been watching lately. So first, introduce yourselves.
I'm Edwin Alonso.
I'm Kayla Kirby.
What are you guys majoring in?
I'm currently majoring in film with an emphasis in post-production.
I'm also majoring in film with an emphasis in broadcast production.
So we've been wanting to see what college students like you guys are watching lately. So what are some of your favorite Netflix shows that you've been watching recently? Or movies?
It was on Netflix before, but then I believe now it's on Peacock, but I'm still watching That 70s Show a lot. Good thing I have Peacock because I used to watch it all the time with Netflix just to have it on in the background or actually enjoy something, but I always just love having it on.
I think That 70s Show is a really good sitcom that you could just put on anytime.
Yeah.
What about you?
I just started watching the new season of Black Mirror on Netflix.
Oh my god, how have you liked it?
It was good.
I actually have been watching it too. I haven't finished the whole season, but I've been watching it as well. What's been your favorite episode of the new season?
The first episode was very good. What is it? Joan is awful. It was like, I was like, wow.
Did you watch the episode Beyond the Sea?
No.
I recommend that episode. That's a very good episode. What about YouTube channels? What YouTube channels have you guys been watching?
So for me, I'm very, the reason I got into film is because I'm very geeky and into computer stuff. So a big channel I'm into is called Linus Tech Tips, where they do everything of like computers and technology and things like that, but they make it in a very fun way.
Okay, and what is your favorite?
I don't watch a lot of YouTube, but I like commentary channels, like drama channels, and the whole like Colleen Ballinger thing. Have you guys seen that? Her
I've
video?
seen that, yes.
I've been watching a lot of those, talking about that.
Would you guys ever consider making a YouTube channel yourself, or have you ever considered in the past?
For me, I'd like to work a lot things. Well, it's funny because I'm in front of a camera now recording, but I like to work a lot more behind the scenes and really plan things out. If I do find my one day that I truly feel more passionate about something else and I want to combine both my feelings of editing and whatever this is, then I would be willing to do it.
What about you?
No, I don't think so. It's very similar. Like I want to work behind the camera and like the production side. That's my hope and plan.
So you guys don't want to be in front of the camera as
No,
often?
pretty much.
All right, and another question. Do you guys have any other plans for 4th of July weekend? Any plans?
So what I've been doing lately, because at my girlfriend's family at Huntington, I don't know if you know much about Huntington, but the area is a little more loose, to say the least, during the time. So there's just a lot of fireworks and there's just smoke in the air. So it's really fun just to be there compared to if you're in another city that's very strict about it.
I bet it gets really crowded though, during 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, you can never find parking.
Okay.
No, all weekend I'm going to be working, and then I think I want to try to go to the beach maybe sometime next week. That's the hope, but we'll see. Busy.
What beach do you like to go to?
I usually go to Seal Beach.
Seal Beach. Have you guys been to Laguna?
Yes.
Laguna's really
You'll go back.
Okay, and also, do you guys have pets?
Yes, I've always had a pet my whole life. Where most of the time we've always had dogs, but my mom, I guess, went through a weird phase and wanted birds one time, so we got birds. We've always been a dog family, and I think everyone else. I've always enjoyed having pets, just having them around. They always, like, if you need someone to bring you up, you're there. Just having someone to always play with and just always having someone by your side is really fun.
Yeah, I have 2 cats. I have an orange tabby cat and then a black cat. The orange one is kind of old, but yeah.
And what are their names?
The orange one is called Mr. Socks because he's an all-orange cat but with white paws. I named him that when I was 8, and then the black cat is named Onyx. Yeah, they're little feisty cats that fight each other.
And we didn't get your animals' names.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. So I named my first pet when I was a kid, so his name's Woody from Toy Story. And then our next 2 we got later on, we named them from Star Wars, so Han and Leia. And then our last, yeah, they fit like into their characters really good. And then the last one we have is called Nike.
Okay. And since we're on the topic of Star Wars, have you guys ever been to Disneyland? And if you have, what's your favorite ride?
Oh, I just went Tuesday, and it was really fun. My favorite ride, oh, it's really hard because I just tried the new Mickey and Minnie's Railway. And that one, I was really surprised at first because I tried like not expose myself to things. And at first I was like, oh, this is just a movie. And then it goes into the ride itself, and I was like, this is great. So highly recommend whoever goes to the park now to get that one.
Yeah, I work at Disneyland, so yeah, I'm there often. I'm going there after this. But my favorite ride would probably be the Guardians of the Galaxy ride in DCA.
Oh, I enjoyed that ride too. I missed when it was Tower of Terror though. That used to be my favorite when I was little. And I also like Indiana Jones as well.
Oh yeah.
They just remade it recently too. It looks really
good.
The
Indiana Jones one?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been because the last time I went was when I was young. So I need to go again, definitely. All right, so this is about almost all the time that we have. So this has been an episode of PADNET Presents. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you back next week. Thank you.
My name is Kayla Kirby, and I'm here with my guests.
I'm Joy.
I'm Joseph.
And we're going to be talking about some nostalgic childhood foods. So to start off, when you think about your childhood, what is the most nostalgic food you think of?
I would either say pizza rolls or bagel bites. They're very similar, but I love both. Even though I know people think they're kind of gross because they're very processed and they're frozen food, but I love them a lot. I still eat them to this day. They're very affordable at the grocery store, and honestly, depending on my mood, once I get sick of one, I just switch to the other. So.
Mine would probably be dinosaur chicken nuggets. That's what comes to my head. I don't even know if they sell them anymore. I think they probably do. You can probably find it at a market or something, but I don't know. That's the only thing that comes to my head, really. I don't know.
Okay. Is there any, do you have a particular snack that you, think of? Like a Hostess or like a Twinkie?
A snack? I love charcuterie boards. I don't know if that's like a good snack, but I've personally never set one up, but I would love to if I had the money and if I had guidance for that. I would love to do that, and I love eating them. They're really good. I can make a cheap one with Lunchables. That's also childhood food, but I guess I can make a charcuterie board out of Lunchable products, and it's very cheap, and it wouldn't be as good, but I think it would meet the standard for it, and it'd be a lot of fun.
It's only 2 types of meats, right? For Lunchables, and 2 types of cheeses.
Yeah, but then you can alternate them, so that way I don't know, they're colorful. Yeah.
Throw in the cookies with it. With the Lunchables.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's perfect.
The one I only really liked was the ham one, because then they had these vanilla cookies. I don't even know what brand they are. Those are pretty good.
I'll bring one in.
You actually just have a whole testing snacks.
Oh my god.
You ever have those pizza Lunchables?
Yes.
I haven't had those in a while. I only get the sandwich one.
Yes.
I remember everyone, in elementary school, they used to have the pizza one.
Yes, and we would trade we would trade them. I would bring a certain type of Lunchables and someone else. Oh my god.
What is that?
What was that?
The roof just caved in.
I was like, dang, is there an earthquake or
No,
what?
I know.
Wild.
What about you? Your favorite snack?
Well, you mentioned the brand that makes the Twinkies. You ever have those they make little powdered donuts? Really tiny. Those are pretty good.
Oh my god.
I don't like the chocolate versions of their donuts. Those ones are nasty.
You like the powdered
ones? Are good. Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of snacks, What's your favorite mall snack? Like when you go to the mall and you're shopping, what's
Oh
your
my
favorite snack to
god,
get?
Wetzel's pretzels, all the way. I get
What's
it every
your
time.
order?
Every time, every time. I love it plain. I'm very
like
basic.
a plain pretzel?
Yeah. Like it's
Like
good.
no salt or
Yeah.
like?
Plain.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know, the salt is like too much.
Do you like the cheese?
I can do cheese. I could do like ketchup, mustard too. I can do anything, but like I'm content with like the plain as well. It's really good.
What about you?
I'd go with Wetzel's pretzels also, but mainly like the little hot dog bite things they have.
Those are good too.
Then they have cheese around it. But usually when I go, they never have it. So
Oh.
like, yeah, we're out. I'm like, of course you guys are. So I'll just
course.
get like the pretzel bites, or if they have the cinnamon too, but it's also the same thing. It's like either they have it or they don't. But then like the little sauce, like the jalapeno cheddar one, smacks. That one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're concluding on our segment today. Is there any last remarks you'd like to make? Any of your favorite foods you'd like to throw out in general? If not, it's okay.
This video is sponsored by Wetzel's Pretzels. if you
No,
didn't know.
that's I just pull out a bag.
Shout out to Wetzel's pretzels.
Okay, well then that concludes our segment. Thank you for joining me today with our guest.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome back to another episode of PADNET Presents. I'm your host, Joy Katawaki, and today we have our guests.
Joseph.
And Sierra. So today we'll be talking about the famous and well-known streaming site, Netflix. So what is something that you are either currently watching on Netflix or something that you would like to watch on Netflix in the future?
I'm currently watching nothing on Netflix.
Okay.
I'd rather
Okay.
like watch stuff on HBO Max or
Okay.
Peacock, only because like Netflix, it keeps giving me movies I've seen like a billion times.
Oh, really?
And then with certain TV shows, like I've seen Stranger Things on there and Black Mirror. But I'm not much of like of a TV show person anyways, just because like I have to invest like a lot of time into it or be like really into it to watch the whole thing. But
You prefer films?
yeah, I'd rather watch movies just
Okay.
because it's like spend a few hours and then I'm done. I
Is
don't
there
have-
any films that you watched on Netflix recently that you really liked?
Did I watch anything on Netflix? I saw something on Amazon Prime just because it was fitting for the times. I was watching Titanic again, so.
I did too.
You did too?
I just watched it last
Why
week.
was it fitting for the times? Wait, what happened? Because of the
The
submarine?
Because of submarine
Oh
included.
my goodness!
I saw like I think it was the day that like they found like the wreckage pieces, and I was
Mhm.
like, I'm gonna watch Titanic.
Is it on Amazon Prime?
Yeah, it's free right
I
now.
think
They're
it-
moving it to Netflix
Tomorrow, I
like,
think.
Yeah, I think starting.
Oh, they
July.
are?
Yeah.
Oh,
And they were like, it's just a coincidence, guys.
just a coincidence.
Just a coincidence.
Oh, what about you? Besides Titanic?
I think I normally rewatch shows, so like I'm rewatching Gilmore Girls right now.
Love.
As always, I watch
Valid.
it all the time. It's a good show to fall asleep to. So I watch Gilmore Girls a lot. A new show I did just watch was Queen Charlotte, a part of the Bridgerton series, because I love the Bridgerton series. So I watched Queen Charlotte in one day.
It's very short.
It's very short and it's good. So I
very
decided to sit and watch it all in one day. So I think that's like a new one. I think I agree though. If I'm gonna watch like new shows, it's normally probably on HBO Max.
Have any of you guys seen The Idol? Been watching The Idol?
No, I didn't want to watch it.
It's not that great.
There's too many things that went wrong with it. That I was like, it's not.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Okay.
That's what
I was
keep
just
hearing.
curious.
That's what I keep
Okay.
hearing.
Oh, but side note, when we mentioned Titanic, that reminded me of the time when I actually watched it in theaters because they were actually re-showing it.
In
Oh, yeah.
February,
Yeah,
I
and
went for Valentine's
when
Day.
I watched it in 3D.
Yes,
In
I
3D?
did.
Yes, yeah.
On Valentine's Day, that
goodness.
was my Valentine's Day date. I told my boyfriend like we're gonna go to a cat cafe in the morning, and then we're gonna go home, take a nap, and then we're gonna go watch Titanic, and we're gonna sneak in food. So we snuck in Chipotle and watched Titanic in 3D on Valentine's Day.
Wow.
The best Valentine's Day ever.
Was it good in 3D though?
I mean, it didn't really make a
It
difference.
did not make a difference.
That's what I
But-
figured.
But it was Titanic in theaters, which is not something
That
you
is
get all
true.
the time. That was
That
why
is
I wanted to go.
It came out before I was born.
Yeah, in the 90s.
Mm.
So it was a while ago.
If you had to choose, you prefer, like you said, HBO Max as like your main streaming site?
Yeah, I guess so. Just because it has a lot more movies than Netflix.
I see. Do you agree?
I think so. I think like if I'm gonna watch like something new, or like if I want to watch a movie, maybe that's not like maybe original content, like I would probably go to HBO Max since they have such a huge library for it. But if I was gonna watch something that I think I want like comforting, I'd go to Disney Plus. So
Oh, that's right.
bring a new one into the game.
Do you guys have multiple streaming sites?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do any of you have Tubi? Is that what it's called?
I don't have Tubi.
That one's the free one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I think it's
free.
on my TV, but I haven't
Oh, I see.
looked into it.
It's okay. It's a decent app.
It's decent.
Not much for like originals, but like occasionally, like if you're looking for a specific movie, it's like, oh, it's on Tubi. It's like, okay, I'll watch it on Tubi.
Speaking of theaters, would you pay money to see like a movie you've already seen again? Like how we watched Titanic?
Mhm.
Would you pay money to see like Inception in the theaters again? Or like one of those bigger films, like Anything Everywhere All at Once? Any of those like famous ones? If it was on a streaming site and you had to choose, like go to the movie theater if they were showing it again,
Yeah.
would you do it?
It depends on the movie because like I want to see Jaws in the theater. I've seen it so many times on DVD that I
Oh,
want
really?
to see in the theater. Yeah, like certain movies that like came out a long time ago where I obviously didn't have a chance to see it in a movie theater, I'd want to go back to. But like in the case of Everything Everywhere All at Once, I already saw it in the theater and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Okay.
I'd rather do it for movies I haven't seen
Okay.
before.
This is where I bring up that I have AMC A-list. So I don't really pay for movies. So
Okay.
Whatever, new
respect.
mine in a few
Yeah,
days.
so as long as I have AMC A-list and it's showing at an AMC theater, I would definitely go. It doesn't matter what movie it is. If I want to see it, I will go again. But if it's at like an outside theater, I think I'm in the same boat where like if I've never seen it live like that before, I would want to do it again.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us today on PADNET Presents. I'm your host, Joy, and I won't be back.
Well, that concludes today's show. You know, watching these segments back, I remember just how much I need to catch up on Netflix shows and enjoy some Dino Nuggies. I'm definitely more confident in my ability to work in a TV studio now as well. And if you're interested in participating in any future episodes of PADNET Presents, we invite you to join us in the studio anytime. Follow us on social media or join our weekly newsletter to receive announcements on upcoming production opportunities. Thanks for watching PADNET Presents, and remember, make your media.